up this morning feeling very happy. So I make myself a nice breakfast, tapi simple je.
Breakfast apa you buat?
Buat telur goreng je.
Itu je?
Ya, itu je, senang. And then I makan pisang. You. How did you feel this morning?
Today I feel like to eat roti canai.
Roti canai.
Sedapnya roti canai.
Sedapnya.
So yeah. How you going to office today?
I drove. The traffic was not that bad actually compared to sebab
the weather. I thought now kan raining season kan?
It was raining. Tapi very very chilly. Tapi I left the house around 8:50, 8:45.
The chilly vibe like Cameron Highlands.
Oh my god, yes. I rolled down my window and I just turned off the aircon. And
oh, that's nice.
And then I got to the office. How did you get here to the office today?
As usual, kita menggunakan public transport. Kan?
Very, very environmentally.
Yes, and then I walk to the office. Macam best lah with this kind of weather. Please lah maintain macam sejuk macam ni kan.
Dia rasa macam 2 t-shirt weather ke 1 t-shirt weather je hari ni?
2 t-shirt weather.
Okay. That's good. Tapi bila I sampai ke office, I rasa macam I'm missing something. I kena buat something.
Apa tu?
Find out kita ada podcast lah hari ni.
Oh yes.
Tapi podcast kita tak ada tajuk lagi. Rasa ni apa kan?
Apa podcast kita nak buat ni?
Makna kita fokus pasal kanser kan?
Okay, then how about Konti Kanser? Is it nice? Ke ada cadangan lain?
Konti Kanser sounds perfect.
Kan? So we can talk about more on like kita buat as a cancer community ke kan? As a voice ke? Ataupun as cancer patients, their story ke? Is it great?
Yeah,
Is that okay?
Sounds like a good idea. We are the voice of the people.
Exactly. So jom start.
Jom.
Right. So let's start our podcast today, right? Hi. My name is Hani.
Hi, my name is Dimitri, and here we are. Basically, we're gonna introduce a bit what Makna is, how cancer has affected a lot of people throughout the whole country or even the world.
Hey, Dimitri. I had satu soalan for you lah.
Yeah, what is that?
Like, how come you boleh involve dengan Makna?
Oh, that's an interesting question. That's a good question actually. How did I get involved? Mainly personally, this was something that cancer, it affected, sad to say, it affected one of my family members.
I see.
And tragically, they did not survive from their treatment. They did not survive after their treatment. Although when he was at the age that he was affected, he was still quite young. Right after high school, he was affected, and then that took a toll on a lot of our family. After that, I rasa macam this is a cause that we have to get involved in. I rasa macam there's a lot of people out there who are helping, and they are doing their best. These are very inspiring people. So I rasa macam if they can get involved into this, kenapa I tak boleh? Kenapa I shouldn't? So I tried to get into Makna, and then now, lo and behold, I am 4 years.
Lama juga. Yeah. Tapi before this, you memang like fresh grad terus masuk mana?
No, actually before this, I daripada my tourism sector, so I was working abroad at that time.
Tourism into this third sector industries.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
You know, kita kan macam the unsung heroes, pasal
we are all behind the scene
kan sebab orang tak tahu that this third sector industry actually is big kan,
surprisingly
NGOs world ni like because it's industry of feelings, kita work because of empathy.
Betul.
Itu
we are empathy driven organisation, and then I rasa there's a big stigma yang orang selalu tanya, the big question, bila kerja kat NGO ni, adakah you volunteer?
Right. And then apa, are you part of government? Macam tu kan.
But actually, the non-profit sector in itself is solely funded by its stakeholders, the people who donate, obviously, and then that drives organizations macam contoh World Health Organization or even
UNICEF, kind of like that, WWF kind.
all those, even local ones yang the Kidney Foundation dekat Malaysia, and then obviously Makna that's working towards this. A lot of these are they're driven by these people who are memang macam cakap tadi lah, unsung heroes yang selalu yang
kayak
orang
bekerja keras.
betul.
Kan? So people thought that kita ni hanya setakat okay, raise fund this amount and then hantar deliver one time. Tapi actually we're more than that, right?
No, betul.
Kita tak adalah bantu patient tu ataupun kita punya target kita tu sekali je.
No, it's an ongoing process.
It's more than that, right?
Yes, and it's a broad spectrum yang kita tolong anybody yang poverty stricken that have unfortunately been stricken by this illness, this sickness yang memang susah lah nak dapat, susah lah kita nak dapat an antidote or a treatment, yes. Because it's quite expensive, kan?
It is. Betul. Tapi kita still lagi, I mean dari segi healthcare pula, I believe government kan dah tolong. You rasa cukup tak? I think that this is where the NGOs come in, right? These NGOs coming to bridging the gap. Apa yang government bantu sedia ada and kita kat tengah-tengah. Kan? Macam for example Makna, let's say like we working in Makna kan. Yang tadi I tanya you, I lupa nak beritahu pasal I.
Kan?
I memang fresh grad je, I memang dah start dari Makna. Like 10 years ago. Okay.
So daripada intern ke?
No, not really. I memang grad, convo. Next year I masuk Makna.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sebab, I memang actually dari dulu dah dream that I bekerja must be ada meaning. You kerja meaning. So money is penting but it's not priority kan, like kerja with purpose kind of like that kan. So that's where I masuk Makna. So at first I macam nak trial. I also have the perspective, even my family pun ada perspective, you nak kerja dengan NGO, so like how long you nak stay with NGO macam tu ke? NGO tu mampu ke bayar you macam tu.
Wow.
Kan? Tapi fret not, I dah 10 tahun je. 10 tahun in Makna. Lah tiba cakap pasal I. Okay, tiba. Talking about Makna. Why I love Makna salah satu kan. Government support bagi treatment. Tapi kadang-kadang yang unfortunate ni nak keluar pergi hospital pun tak mampu. Kan? They didn't go for treatment sebab nak naik bas ke apa ke tak mampu kan. So that's where I jumpa Makna. So Makna provide this kind of services yang kita bagi financial assistance. Fokus kita untuk make sure dia bagi treatment. Pergi for treatment kan.
And the financial assistance it broadens. It's not just medical, it's transportation, macam cakap, it's emotional support.
Exactly. Yelah, that kind industry of feelings.
Yeah, betul.
Support group, kind of like that kan.
A lot of our volunteers, yang orang yang cancer survivors themselves kan, yang have gone through that experience, so they have that shared empathy towards orang yang going through it themselves. So it's a very broad sense yang encapsulates a lot of what these cancer patients are going through, I rasa. And then
tapi kan, tapi you rasa ada beza ke like kita like kerja NGO dengan corporate?
Yes.
Ada beza ke? Atau kita like
banyak beza.
What do you think about perbezaan kita ni dengan SNGO ataupun corporate kat luar ke, government ke, macam mana?
Macam obviously
what
kan,
do you think?
I rasa a lot of the main factor working in the private sector is obviously for profit. And they're always driven by profit, driven by money. Whatever makes the next sales, whatever makes the big bucks yang tu. And then with the NGOs, with these charities, they're all driven macam cakap empathy, driven
Passion,
by patience,
macam tu kan.
our stakeholders, people who are giving Makna or these organizations, these charities, the money to help reach out to cancer patients yang obviously
yang unfortunate kan.
And cancer patients bukannya not all of them duduk kat bandar-bandar, banyak all of them mostly rural areas,
I remember
kan?
my first I mean salah satu peluang that we working with this industry kan, kita lebih jumpa orang yang kita bantu tu lebih kerap lah kan. For example, my first kita homestay, kita ada program homestay dengan rumah patient kan. Kena tidur with them, stay with them to feel betul-betul dorang apa macam ni dorang macam hospital, how they live like that.
Berapa hari ni?
3 hari.
3 hari. Wow.
Macam bagi kita having a basic facility like air, electric is normal kan. Contoh my first dulu MCE, I mean kita punya homestay dekat Sarawak, Kuching.
Okay.
So rumah dia tak ada air. Dia kena ambil air dekat belakang rumah, sungai. And I was like, it's not normal. Bagi kita buka air terus, buka pipe terus ada air kan. So bila macam ni yang bagi pengalaman, that's the pro parts of kerja NGO lah.
It's a lot. It's humbling satu, and then it makes us realize the things that we take for granted. We should not. We should view them in a different way. We should be more grateful towards what we are given and the amenities or the accessibilities that we have that not a lot of other people do have themselves. Kan?
Yes. Itu pun salah satu servis Makna kan. For example like macam pengesanan awal. Kita punya program pengesanan awal. Kita like one of the first yang kita build kita punya mobile mammogram untuk reaching out yang jauh-jauh ni kan.
Kita ada berapa?
Kita ada 3 kan. Kita ada 3. Kita ada satu dekat Semenanjung, satu dekat Sabah, satu dekat Sarawak.
And then we also provide accommodation, RPM Makna banyak.
Rumah perantaraan.
Rumah perantaraan kat Makna. If I'm not mistaken kita ada, can you correct me, kita ada 7, 8
now. Kita ada 8 dekat beberapa buah negeri. Kita ada dekat Terengganu, Kelantan, kita dekat Pening, kat Putrajaya, Gombak, even Sabah, Sarawak.
And we also we've collaborated with Grab to be able to help them. To help them so that when the patients come in, obviously they come on their own accord. But if they don't have enough money for fuel or for bus fare, Makna just calls in a Grab car and then sends them out.
Oh my god, Makna actually this year kita dah 30 right?
Oh my god, 30 years. Imagine.
Kan daripada personal experience kan? The personal experience now dia dah 30 years, it's become expanding now. Kita dah bantu like a year dalam 6,000 patient or more per year. God, the good part of Makna. Okay, tapi why apa kita nak buat? Why kita buat podcast ni, Dimitri?
One of the main reasons yang I rasa kita buat podcast ni is obviously to educate people about what Makna is. Okay. We are trying to reach out towards our audience who are always on their phones, we are living in the 21st century. These people who are trying to get hip. You know?
Okay.
So we're trying to reach out to these people and then educate them not only on what Makna is, but what cancer is, what the awareness that is lacking.
Awareness, the gap, I must say. The gap, the policy.
Yes.
My God, so much to talk about.
Oh my God, yes. And it doesn't just stop here in the country. It's obviously it broadens out towards overseas, towards the US, where the US, for example, they don't have good medical care. They don't offer a lot of the insurance policies are expensive, and the people who cannot pay for this are either, if you're stuck in an accident, you're either left out on the street to deal with it on your own, or you're meant to pay for it yourself, which leaves you in debt. It's just sad.
Wow, I must say we must grateful living in Malaysia.
Betul kan kat Malaysia.
Betul, So like for example nak pergi klinik healthcare bayar RM1, you can access already. Cuma masa time sikit. Tapi but at least accessible is there, kan? Tapi I macam suka bila mention gap tadi kan. Like for example macam Makna tadi accessible dari segi okay, government dah provide the treatment. Tapi kita provide transportation. That's where kita feel the gap kan. So let's talk more about this gap, don't we?
Okay.
Tapi let's continue to the next episode because ni dah panjang ni bro, dah panjang. So
nak lebih lama sangat.
Ada lagi. So dear our audience, please like, subscribe and share our podcast and see you in the next episode. Ciao.